Hello everyone, back tuning in today's third video, doing Storm Watch for today's third video. So we've got hot weather coming up over the next few days. Talk about this extensively in today's second video update, which is a near half an hour epic, going over all of the heat potential, particularly focusing on Thursday when we might be breaking temperature records. But as well as heat, there is going to be a chance of thunder. Two specific periods for thunder this week. Tuesday night to Wednesday morning looks like the best chance really for thunderstorms widely across many parts of the country. That's what we're going to be focusing on the Storm Watch tonight. And also potentially as we break the heat down sort of late Thursday night into Friday, although that is not looking quite as conducive for thunderstorms as you might think, given the energy that's available within the atmosphere for what will be a stonkingly hot day. But that's still a little way off, so there could be changes on that. It may be, but it'll be upgraded as we go through the week. So that'll be one probably for sort of Wednesday night or Thursday Storm Watch. So this one's going to primarily be focusing on Tuesday night to Wednesday, and I'll get on it for you very shortly. Just to say that we also released a video looking at some events and festivals coming up over the weekend. So if you're interested in what we're maybe doing over the weekend, have a look at that. Right, let's start off with the facts charts then. So this is the human interpretation of the models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is fact chart for 6 o'clock in the morning. We've got high pressure sitting over and to the east of the country. Weather systems out to west. We're pulling up this hot and unstable southerly wind. Things start wobbling over Cherbourg as we go through to lunchtime tomorrow. See this little feature developing here down to our south. At the same time, we've got these frontal systems out to west of the UK and Ireland. That takes us to midnight on Wednesday, so when it's all kicking off. So we are trying to bring in a cold front off the Atlantic. We're trying to introduce cooler, fresher air, but we're within a plume of very hot and unstable air, a bubble of air, hot air sitting over the country, and we have these little features here that are going to be generated by that plume and will spark up the risk of heavy showers and thunderstorms. That's a facts chart for midday on Wednesday. We've actually got a cold front sitting over the country. You might think that this brings an end to the hot weather, but this is going to be a very weak cold front as it runs into this heat. What it's going to do is stall and then start to push back northwards again. That's a facts chart for midnight on Thursday. You see how that cold front has turned into an occluded front. It's occluded out, has got a warm sector there that's introducing even hotter air from the south, and then that sets us up for what could be furnace Thursday, where we've got this extremely hot southerly wind ahead of these cold fronts moving in from the west, and those cold fronts will eventually bring an end to this spell of hot weather. Now, the record July temperatures that are possible on Thursday are dependent on how quickly these cold fronts move across the country. You'll notice that at midday on Thursday, the facts chart has the cold front lying down the western side of the country. So that allows central and east airs to be intensely hot before that cold front pushes across overnight Thursday to Friday. If that cold front comes in 6 hours earlier, then that will stop us from breaking temperature records on Thursday. So it's very, very touch and go, this. And it's by no means guaranteed that we'll break temperature records on Thursday. It is all down to the timing of these cold fronts. These cold fronts might trigger thunder as they come across the country. And as I said at the start of the video, it doesn't look great to achieve thundery potential Thursday to Friday, but things might be upgraded on that as we progress through the week. That's a facts chart for midday on Friday. The cold front then is getting out of west, moving into the North Sea. Heat wave is over. So this is how the GFS is looking for tomorrow. High pressures to our east, low pressure to west. We're bringing up these hot southerly winds, of course. There's the upper air temperatures. They're looking very hot tomorrow. Mainly dry through the day. Going to be loads of sunshine, broken sunshine for much of the day tomorrow. But by tomorrow evening, this time tomorrow, a few thunderstorms developing down in the Channel and towards southwestern parts of England. And then those storms really break out over the evening, tomorrow evening. This up to midnight Wednesday, heavy showers and thunderstorms breaking out across many parts of England and Wales. You notice it's particularly in the west and the south, a little bit less so in the east. There is convective potential available. It's not all that great for Kate, but I think there's enough there to say that there will be lightning and thunder within this plume. And then the whole lot shifts northwards as we go through the night on Tuesday night to Wednesday. So by 6 o'clock in the morning, it's really through eastern, northern parts of England, particularly going up to Scotland. There could be some very torrential rain and severe thunderstorms indeed. Still a bit of Cape left across Scotland on Wednesday morning. And then the storms pushing further northwards out of the way during Wednesday. It'll be one of those days. It's probably quite cloudy in the morning, then really hot sunshine comes through in the south and the east in the afternoon, and then we go off and running into what could be a very, very hot day on Thursday. This is how the GFS precipitation looks at the weather outlook. So we begin at midday tomorrow, mainly dry really through most parts of the country. Then through the course of the evening, there's those showers breaking out, thunderstorms breaking out in the south and the southwest. They get more widespread through the early hours of Wednesday. Torrential rain suggested there through parts of Scotland down to northern England. Could be thunderstorms stretching down into the Midlands and some southeastern parts of the country too. And then it all pushes northwards during the course of Wednesday morning, out of the way. Things go quieter then through Wednesday, sets us up for that very hot day possible on Thursday. A few showers out to the west, but mainly dry for central and east areas. And then through Thursday evening, the GFS is developing some showers or maybe storms on this eastern side of the country. It's midnight Friday, something beginning to happen there on the east side. The precipitation doesn't look particularly heavy, but as I said, this might get upgraded as the week progresses. So there's certainly going to be enough heat available in the atmosphere to generate thunderstorms. So just whether everything else comes together. That's how the GFS looks. This is the high resolution arpège model. So again, starting off at midday tomorrow, mainly dry conditions then running through the afternoon, lots of dry weather, and then into the evening, those showers developing in the southwest, pushing up the western side of the country and into the Midlands. Very little into East Anglia, southeast England, you'll notice, with arpège through tomorrow evening. That gets us to 3 o'clock in the morning, so thunderstorms possible through Scotland, down into Northern England, into parts of the Midlands and some eastern parts of England. Not all that much for East Anglia, South East England. They trundle away through Wednesday morning. It turns mainly dry through Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. And then into Thursday, lots of dry weather, but some thunderstorms breaking out on Thursday evening, perhaps some central. Again, doesn't look particularly heavy with precipitation, but it is a little way off, might get upgraded. This is the DWD icon, so again, mainly dry through tomorrow afternoon, but there's the storms breaking out through the evening. They're very widespread for parts of southwest England, Wales, northern England, possibly into Midlands. Again, you notice East Anglia, southeast England, not all that many storms getting through there. And then by 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, they're trundling up to Scotland, still through northern England. They get out of the way during Wednesday. It'll be a brightening up sort of day with increasingly hot sunshine. That's Thursday, that very hot day on Thursday. It suggests there could be some thunderstorms towards the south and southwest with the icon, a little bit different. So there's a lot of uncertainty about Thursday to Friday, how this breaks down. This is Euro 4 from Weather Online. You find it to all of these websites on the links page and in the description at YouTube. So 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, a few showers down towards the south coast, otherwise mainly dry with lots of hot sunshine. Let's move on through, and those showers get widespread, a little bit more towards the south and into the Midlands with Euro 4, you'll notice. So heavy showers, thunderstorms potentially there, even into the far southeast of England at midnight on Wednesday. So it's a little bit further eastwards, I think, Euro 4, with the shower and storm risk tomorrow through parts of Midlands, southeast England, and then going further north in towards northern England and possibly up to Scotland as well. They get out of the way through the course of Wednesday morning off into the North Sea. It'll brighten up and turn hot. It's a little bit different again with the shower and storm risk tomorrow. This is Halam at metroseal.fr, and again we're starting tomorrow where it's looking mainly dry and hot, but then we find those showers and storms breaking out a bit further west with this one, you'll notice. So it's kind of like through southwest England, Wales, and into parts of the Midlands through the early hours of Wednesday morning, then moving up into northern England, possibly affecting Northern Ireland as well. And some storms coming down this eastern, southeastern side of the country, they look rather scattered there. The bulk of the storms are across northern England, southwest Scotland, and also across Northern Ireland. Possibly some showers or storms rumbling on through the morning on Wednesday. That's a little bit different to the other models that we've seen. So Wednesday could be cloudier and maybe a higher risk of showers through parts of the Midlands, central southern England. So that's different again for Wednesday. If that happened, that would limit the hot temperature potential for Wednesday. And then finally, this is just updating as we've been talking, I think. So we've got WRF. So we'll have a look at what that's showing for tomorrow. So again, lots of dry weather through the course of the morning tomorrow and into the afternoon. Whenever those showers can start breaking out, there they come through sort of the evening. We find them breaking out in the west, so up the Irish Sea, affected parts of southwest Scotland, and then down into Wales as well. Some torrential storms getting going there through parts of the Midlands as well, and then they get more widespread and more severe. Some very intense colours in there with the WRF. They get more intense as we go to 4 o'clock in the morning. Really intense thunderstorms through parts of Scotland, northern England, down into the Midlands. You notice again very little through East Anglia and southeastern England. And then during the morning on Wednesday, they trundle off into the North Sea. We turn mainly dry with WRF. And we go through, as far as we can go, is actually to 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, where that doesn't get us to the end of this heat wave. So the thunderstorm potential is there for tomorrow evening and into the early hours of Wednesday. It looks like the focus is southwest England, through the Channel, up into the south and west Midlands, probably also over to Wales, definitely to Wales, up to northern England, possibly to Northern Ireland, and then into Scotland. More eastern parts of the country is a little bit touch and go. It does vary from model to model. Other areas in the Midlands possibly have a decent chance of thunderstorms through the early hours on Wednesday. I think for places like Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, and then down to East Anglia, South East England, it looks very touch and go there. There may be storms breaking out, but it's a lower risk compared to further north and west. So, a little bit of uncertainty about this, but it definitely looks like there could be some pretty severe thunderstorms actually overnight, Tuesday to Wednesday. This does look like the best risk of widespread storms that we've had so far this summer. So, it's all happening tomorrow night, potentially, for many of us with thunderstorms. Then, all eyes will be on how hot does it get on Thursday, before we break this down overnight Thursday and then through Friday. Will that breakdown coincide with more storms? We shall know a little bit later in the week about that. At the moment, it doesn't look all that good, but it's still early days, so we might get a greater chance of thunderstorms around Thursday night and Friday. And we'll probably know by around the middle part of the week. Right, so that's it for Storm Watch. That's it for your 3 videos for today. Been a very busy day. Hope you found all of the vids interesting and informative. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed them today. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.